Show me your news!
Welcome, video game fans, to the Show Me Your News Tidbit for February 20th, 2010. Today's topic will be the Olympics in video games. But first, let's do some Show Me Your News housekeeping. I know we did this last time, but the ShowMeYourNews.com website has been revamped. Last time we said it was just, for the podcast episodes were posted and we're back on iTunes and all, but now it's just way more than that. If you go to ShowMeYourNews.com, we've got a homepage, we've got forums, we've got a wiki link that is still in progress. Our big fan Super helped put that together, and we need a lot of input and help pulling that together. So we got the forums as well. We got the store. We got a bunch of other things, and on the front page, it's my own personal blog for Show Me Your News. So ShowMeYourNews.com. It's new, so go check it out. Also, if you heard last week's episode 56 with Super and Tony TH, you may have heard me tease this. And so this is what I can say about a pretty significant Show Me Your News event. So here it is, quote unquote. Show Me Your News has officially joined forces with a national video game tournament for this July 22nd through the 25th. It will be held on the East Coast of the United States and will be partnered with a major gaming media website. More details to follow when they become official next episode. Now, if you want to hear the full details about that, you'll have to check out next week's episode 57, with this surprise guest. He's been on the podcast before, believe it or not. We still have to determine a time for it, but if you go to ShowMeYourNews.com and check out the forums, you'll be the first to know when the announcement is made. Also, check us on Facebook and Twitter and all that good stuff. So I think that's really all the housekeeping stuff. Got that out of the way really quick and easy. So now let's get to the tidbit. When we recorded last week's episode, the Olympics were just starting. Seriously, the opening ceremonies were right after we recorded. And so they've been going on for about a week now. You got stories like, Evan Lysacek beating Evgeny Plushenko. You got Lindsey Vonn, in the downhill, and Shawnee Davis and Shaun White. Those are a lot of American stories, but Shaun White does have his ties to video gaming with his snowboarding game with the Wii Balance Board. But what about video games that represent the Olympics as a whole? Not just the Winter Games, but the Summer Games. Recently, the main iteration of that is Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympics and the Summer Olympics and all that. And supposedly the Winter Olympics is better than the Summer Olympics. I'm going to be actually giving that game a go tomorrow just to be in the Olympic spirit. And that game also it recently was announced that it sold over 6 million copies. So for people that complain about, Sonic in these, wimpy games, sales in video games equals money, and oh boy, do video game companies love making money. But just the sports, you never hear of an actual good Olympic game, aside from if you consider, those Mario and Sonic games actually good. And why is that? They have all the time in the world to put together these games, 2 years between each, summer, then winter, and then summer iteration of the Olympic Games. You have a plethora of sports to, actually choose from and, to try to emulate and replicate. And it seems like no good company can actually, put together a good Olympic game that, for all the sports games that come out and get, updated every year, these are games that could be updated every 4 years. Advancements in hardware, technology, it could easily be done. So you almost wonder why a company just doesn't go out and just say, we're going to be focusing solely on Olympic Games. That's all we do. Well, it's because people don't buy Olympic Games unless, big name targets like Mario and Sonic are attached to them. And I wonder why that is. Now, the Angry Video Game Nerd, a couple months back, put out the Winter Games video. So if you want to see an example of how a Winter Olympics game was held on the Atari's 2600, go check out the Angry Video Game Nerd at cinemassacre.com. But aside from that, what are your thoughts on why Olympic video games are done so poorly. They're just not memorable, and they just don't sell that well. People aren't interested in Olympic video games, and why would that be? With all the different options for sports, for winter and summer games that there are. So yeah, I'll be giving Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympic Games a try tomorrow, probably on stickcam.com/SMYN. But aside from that, I want to hear your opinions. Leave a comment, leave a video response. Let's get these tidbit feedback. You know, I provide you feedback a little bit, huh? With that, I'm Yoko, and this has been your Show Me Your News Tidbit.